right, so our next phase of stretching, how are you feeling overall?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so what we've done is we've completely relaxed the posterior, we've relaxed the quads, we've allowed the mobility to occur in the hips and the pelvis, so that way if you're doing a hinge position or a squat, which is a quad dominant exercise, you're gonna get that full on effect, and the posture isn't actually gonna fight the muscles or actually prevent any muscles from activating, which is exactly what we want. We want to lengthen everything back to its original position. Now that the bottom half is covered, we've got to work on the way up. Now, a quick little thing, we're going to work on the pecs first. Now, the reason being is following the quads, the pecs, especially for males, is generally going to be the #1 issues in terms of the rolling of the shoulders or a posture concern. So what we're going to do is get Crystal to turn to the side, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how this is going to occur. So what we generally find, right, we've got your pec med here at the moment. So we're gonna turn more to that side here. So we've got a pec med here. All right, what's gonna happen is you'll generally find a big knot that will come underneath here or some, a bit of tenderness. All right, what's gonna happen is the pec's gonna shorten. Generally as well with today's age, always on our phone, always over on a laptop, something like that with technology, it's natural with weight training of the pecs and that the shoulders are gonna shorten as a result of the pec, which is going to cause the shoulders to roll forward like so. All right, and that's generally why you'll see most people with a posture issue. What we're going to do is going to pull that back. All right, so that's the reason why the shoulders generally shrug forward. What's going to happen, and the reason why a lot of people get a lot of neck pain, is what happens is the pecs will shorten here, all right, followed by the lats here, your latissimus dorsi. What's going to happen is you're going to have a compressive force. So as the shoulders are shrugged forward, the lats are then going to come down, and that's going to put a lot of pressure running through her C vertebrae here and her traps, which is why when you're generally on a computer all the time or anything like that, and you've got a tight pec, you always want to stretch your neck and you've got a lot of neck issues. So that's the biggest issue that we're going to find. All right, so what we're going to do is going to get you to lay on the floor, on your belly. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to maximize the stretch in the chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend her arm at 90 degrees here. All right, we're going to put a bend in here, exactly like that. So as you can see, what we're doing is we're coming directly from the origin of the joint, coming directly out at 90 degrees, and then we're going to make about a 45 at her arm here. We don't want to go 90, because what we're going to do is actually going to get her to roll on her body, which is going to prevent that to happen. So if you go out on a 45, we'll actually trick it through the bicep, in through the insertion point, and maximize our stretches. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this arm over here to assist pushing the body up onto this shoulder. All right, and we're going to throw one leg over the body to help roll. Now what I want you to do, Crystal, is I want you to roll onto that shoulder. That's it. So as you can see, she can't get a full range, but the aim of the game is to get the leg to touch at the back here. All right, but as you can see, we're going to try and keep that shoulder down onto the floor. Relax the head, because what we're trying to do is stretch this area, so you don't want to tighten your head, the way the traps are relaxed. And as you can see here, the shoulder, that's quite tight, so is her pec, so she's going to get a full stretch through this area here. All right, the whole point is right here. So you don't want to be contracting anything else or trying to avoid this being close to the floor and maximizing its stretch position. And that's an easy little stretch. So that's going to actually release the anterior deltoid and the pecs as well. All right, so same thing with our stretching, breathe consistently and do a few rounds. So what I'd probably do is I'd recommend rolling over onto the other arm, same positioning, 90 and then 45. And then what we do from there is we'll just go back and forth about 3 times to maximize that stretch in the joint and the pecs as well. Phenomenal.